How's it going, you beauties? It's Producer Guy Phil, and we are back with some more NHL 18 content. Hey, as always, please crush that like and subscribe button because we are getting so close to 10K, man. We are getting there. It's getting hype. We're getting hype because you know why? We are in the middle of the playoffs. We're in the conference finals right now, and I'm excited. There's a lot of good hockey in actual life, but you know what? We're gonna throw it back to a video I have always wanted to do, and that is, can the Mighty Ducks movie team win the Stanley Cup? God, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. All right, so special props to Craig Yankee. He suggested this, and a bunch of other people have suggested this, but we're going to see if the Mighty Ducks movie team can win the Stanley Cup. And you know me, I don't like making players, but I figured, you know what? Why the hell not? Let's make it happen, Captain. Here we go. The Minnesota Mighty Ducks. It's pretty cool because I actually got to, do some research on this, and I sat down, I watched the 3 movies again, and you know what, dude? I didn't really used to like D3 growing up, but it's kind of growing on me a little bit, you know? It's kind of growing on me just a bit. I mean, arguably D2 will still be my favorite. I love D2. I probably wore out like 4 VHS copies of that growing up, but you know what? D3, not as bad as people put it off to be. A little more serious, less hockey, but it's not bad. But you know what? Okay, so right off the bat, I got to explain something here. So in order for us to have a full team, I had to make Goldberg twice. So I have Goldberg as the backup role because if you watch the movies, you know that, hey, Goldberg, maybe he's a little bit of a sieve, you know? He's probably a bigger sieve than Jens. Oh, love you, Courtney. But he's a little bit of a sieve. And if you watch Julie the Cat Gaffney, she's unreal. So let's go ahead. I'll show you the team. So first line, we got Guy Germain, Adam Banks, Jesse Hall. Jesse Hall was actually a really decent player in 1 and 2. He could put the puck in. He had some decent moves. Adam Banks, obviously the best player on the entire Ducks team, so I gave him that high elite potential. Not the most physical guy, but everywhere else he's just freaking a god in this game. Guy Germain, a little bit injury prone, but you know what? He was also a pretty decent player in the first and second movie as well. You don't really see him as much anymore, but he was a decent player, so we got top line. You got Connie Moreau, Charlie Conway, and Luis Mendoza, who's skating speed through the goddamn roof. Gotta learn how to stop, though, but he's up there. Lester Averman doesn't really do much, like, per se. He scores a couple goals, so I couldn't really justify putting him at, like, 73 or something. So I was like, you know what? All right. Maybe he's got that leadership intangible. Dwayne Robertson, great moves with the puck, decent shooting. Doesn't pass as much, you know, a little bit of a puck hog. He has a tendency to showboat, as Don Tibbles would say. And Kenny Wu, again, great skating. Scores a couple goals, but physical, oh, nope. And then you got the D1, we'll never see him again. Terry Hall, Peter Mark, Tammy Duncan. Tammy Duncan, I gave her decent skating because obviously she was a figure skater as well. She did get 1 goal, as far as I know. And Peter Mark and Terry Hall. And on defense, we got Russ Tyler and Fulton Reed. Fulton Reed's shooting is just amazing. Same with his physical, skating, everything else. His defense is all right. Russ Tyler, an offensive defenseman. That knuckle puck, dude, elite. And you got Portman and Goldberg. Pretty decent here. And then we got Tommy Duncan and Dave Carp. Oh my goodness, Carp. Hey, his shot blocking, pretty decent. He did block that one shot off the noggin, so there you go. And in the net, we have the other Goldberg and Julie the Cat Gaffney. Now, I made her an 89 because she took her team to 2 state championships in Maine. And don't forget, she got a shutout against the varsity team in D3. Don't forget that. And she stopped Gunnar goddamn Stahl. She stopped Gunnar Stahl after being cold, not playing in the whole Junior Goodwill Games tournament. And there you go. So, she's our starter. She's got that 89 overall. She probably would make Team USA like actual women's hockey. She's pretty darn good. And you know what, man? I'm actually really excited because I was even able to have myself now a new old school Ducks jersey as well from D5. It's pretty darn awesome. I love the material of it. It's super, super cool. I love it. And it's got Conway in the back. Everything's nice and stitched. And it's got a fight strap too, which I wasn't expecting. But I'm very happy with it, man. The quality of it is just phenomenal. But man, these movies, like, basically are, like, hugely responsible for me growing up to love and wanting to play hockey, man. Like, just wanting to go on the ice, do a triple deke, hang out with some friends, like, that's what I wanted to do. But look at that record. Right now we're playing, like, actual District 5. 12, 11, and 2? Ouch. We are playing, like, actual District 5 right now. But yeah, those movies just growing up are the reason I just wanted to play hockey, man. Like, I've probably seen each movie like 100,000 times. Like, probably, like, growing up. Like, I can recite quotes from it, like, all day. There's, like, even lines, like, you know, from hanging out with friends or playing the game, like, hey, it's not worth winning if you can't win big. Like, just something like that. Or, and we are ducks, and ducks fly together. When the wind blows hard and the sky is black, ducks fly together. And we're only 3 points out of a playoff spot, so it's actually not that bad. But yeah, dude, I'm always quoting ducks. And look at that. Adam Banks, 27 points in 33 games. Charlie Conway, 25. Jesse Hall with 20. Russ with 18. Connie, 16. Guy, 15. Dwayne with 13. Luis with 13. Averman with 10. Fulton with 9. Tammy with 8. Kenny Wu with 8. Terry Hall with 7. The defensive Goldberg was 7. Peter Mark was 6. Dean Portman with 5. Tommy Duncan with a solid 0. Carp with 0. Mine is 12. Is anybody a plus on this team? Fulton and Russ. All right, so we got a couple pluses on this team. That's all right. It's not too bad. And then Julie's got a 918 with a 255. And Goldberg has a 939 and a 188. Oh my goodness. Goldberg. Look at him. Just stealing the show, man. He's trying to, trying to convince me to put him as the starter. But Coach Orion's having none of that. Or now is it Bombay? I don't know, man. You know what? I never really liked Coach Orion just in, like, the first movie. And then you see, like, the whole thing with his daughter. And I'm like, man, I feel bad for hating you. Like, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. But when you think of Coach of the Ducks, you don't think of Coach Orion. You think of Coach Bombay, Emilio Estevez, the mighty duck man himself. Emilio! That's who you think of. Oh my goodness. By the way, I saw this jacket, which was an actual replica of his jacket from the first movie. It's like leather. It's got the duck on the back. I wish I could find it again because it was amazing. I need to go find this jacket. It is sexy. But for those of you who have seen the movie, let me know what your favorite moment or favorite line is, because I want to know. I think one of my favorite moments, and I don't even know if it's my favorite, but it's they just donned the White Ducks jerseys against Iceland, and they're starting to get momentum. And Kenny Wu just does the triple axel. Fulton gets the puck. He's like, hey, pretty cool, huh? And then Kenny scores, and then he starts fighting with the goalie, and then just was it Bob Miller? Woo, 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 Kenny, woo! Oh, just some of the best, get goosebumps just talking about it, man. Oh my goodness, and we need to pick up our pace a little bit. Oh my goodness, we are perfectly 500 now. Oh, I don't know if we'll make the playoffs, but maybe we'll slightly finish above 500. That was my phone that just went off, so that's pretty cool. Apparently I got added to this Twitter hockey group or something. I haven't actually looked in and checked yet, but apparently that happened. So I don't quite know what's popping off there, and we can't get it. Okay, so we finish above 500 technically, right? I don't think we made the playoffs, but, no, we did not. We handily did not make the playoffs. Oh my goodness, there is my dog barking, of course. All right, let's advance the day. Yeah, we didn't make it. But you know what? Let's just check where we finished off. Okay, so let's just see. Adam Banks, 74 points. Not bad. Not too bad at all. So 74 points. Charlie, 68. Jesse, 54. Guy Germain, 40. Dwayne Robertson, 39. Connie, 38. Luis, 37. Russ, 36. Ken Wu, 32. Averman, 27. Fulton, 21. Tammy Duncan, 17. Terry Hall, 15. Goldberg, 15. 11 for Peter. Dean was 7. Tommy Duncan with 1. And Carp with 0. That avoid, Carp. You did it, buddy. I'm so proud of you. All right. So we got Julie Gaffney with a 921 to 257. Not bad. And Goldberg with a 926 and a 230. That is actually pretty darn impressive, if I do say so myself. Sorry, I'm just turning my phone down so you don't get the every 3 seconds. So there you go. And where did we actually finish in the league? I just want to check that out really quick. Probably bottom 10. Oh, we finished 7th in the division. Woo! We finished top 10 in something. Where did we finish? We finished 23rd. That could be worse. Who was in the very basement? Detroit, Colorado, and Vancouver. All right. Interesting, but you know what? This was fun, man. This was actually pretty fun. Maybe I can do something like at a franchise mode or something about this, because this was actually really darn cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this again. Thank you all very much for watching. Again, if you're new, click like on this video. Click subscribe. We're doing cool things like this mostly all the time, man. I appreciate every single darn one of you. I'm producer guy Phil. I will see you in the next one, you cake eaters. Stay classy.